Hey Font fam, it's your friendly font founder Elena, and in today's video we're going to talk about holy water. What is it? Where does holy water come from? And why do we bless ourselves with holy water when we go to church? Holy water. What is it, and what's so special about it? Very simply, holy water is what the church calls a sacramental. Now, you know about the 7 sacraments, and how the sacraments are opportunities to receive God's grace. Sacramentals remind us and direct us and point us to sacraments. Holy water is water that has typically been blessed on Holy Saturday at a celebration we call the Easter Vigil. Easter Vigil is a Mass of Easter, but it's a little bit longer than Mass on Easter Sunday. At the Easter Vigil, quite a few things happen.
The Easter Vigil is a long liturgy, but it's beautiful. At the Easter Vigil, we bless the Easter fire, we light candles, we hear lots of readings.
At the Easter Vigil, the readings that are proclaimed are an account of what is known as salvation history. Salvation history goes back to the beginning and recalls the many times that God has redeemed us. This heritage, salvation history, is echoed once again when the waters are blessed at the Easter Vigil. There are moments throughout salvation history where God reveals his saving love to people near bodies of water. In fact, in the beginning, it all began when God breathed upon the waters. God saved Noah from the floods and put a rainbow in the sky as a promise, a covenant that this is never going to happen again. God led the Israelites through the waters of the Red Sea, and they didn't even get so much as their feet wet. Christ begins his public ministry through his baptism in the rivers of the Jordan. And it's at that moment in Scripture when God speaks and says, "This is my beloved Son. Listen." And finally, when it's all finished, Christ's body is pierced with a lance, and blood and water flow from his side. And why we bless ourselves with holy water is for all the things that I just mentioned about salvation history and what salvation prefigures for us. Baptism. We bless ourselves with holy water when we enter the church to remind us of where it all began. Because for all Christians, it begins by taking that first step, by entering God's family in baptism. For it is in baptism that we die with Christ and live and receive God's grace so that we may one day share with God that eternal glory. We bless ourselves with holy water when we enter the church to remind us of how it all started on the day we were baptized.